Hi everybody, thanks for joining Create with Dee. Today I have another project that we did at Stampapalooza 2019. It's this cute little card that utilizes about a half a sheet of designer paper and the new puff paint in the holiday catalog. And it features the designer paper and the images from the Let It Snow suite of products. And it's relatively easy to make, at least I think so. And then we'll spend a lot of time decorating it with the puff paint. Let's get started making this cute card. The materials needed, and for those of you that got the kit to go, this is what you have in your kit. You have a piece of designer series paper, and this is cut at 5.5 by 12, and it's scored. It already comes pre-scored if you got the kit, but we've got this scored at 1 3/4, 4 3/4, and 7 3/4. So that's already done. And what we're going to do is make a mountain valley fold, which is mean you're going to go back and forth with it. And this is actually going to create the card base. Let me just do it this way here. I had it a little backwards. And so when you cut your paper, you just have to be a little mindful of which way that it's going to go. But we wanted that snowman to be kind of front and center. How cute is that? So that's going to actually be, in a way, the base of the card. The rest of the materials that make up the card base would be for the backing. This is Coastal Cabana, and this is cut at 5 1/4 by 4, a piece of Whisper White, 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. Going to need 2 pieces of Real Red, and these are squares at 3 3/8 by 3 3/8. And then a Whisper White piece, and this is at 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And then another piece of Coastal Cabana, and this is cut again at 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. For this card design, I actually like to build the card from the back up. So the first thing we want to do is build this back panel, and I'm going to use Coastal Cabana ink to do our little snowflakes in the corner, and the snowflakes are from the Snowman Season stamp set. So I'll grab my snowflakes. Always, you can watch it, get good contact on it, and just whatever orientation that you'd like to have it. I'm going to kind of angle it so that the big snowflake's in the corner each time. Get that stamped. Oops, I got a wayward dimensional backing. Okay, cute. Get that put aside for now. And then get the sentiment, same one from the stamp set. It says, hoping the season builds heartwarming memories. And I did re-ink this, so it tends to be just a little juicy here at first. So I'm just really doing it lightly. And because it's clear mount or photopolymer, I can sit there and see. Very cute. And set that aside for just a moment. Get all of my ink pads closed up. And next we'll go ahead and we can layer that, whoops, excuse my arm, onto our Coastal Cabana. And I'll get some snail adhesive. And this is going to go on the back side. Now, so many times we're used to a card base or a cardstock base, but this, the designer paper is actually the base. And so we'll go ahead and layer the backing sentiment. Oh, I know what it is. It's like I'm almost out. Let me switch it. That will do it each time. Oh, much better. Much, much better. And then this gets layered right into the back panel. Whoops. Oh my gosh, almost had it upside down. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's the back panel. Next, we'll go ahead and stamp the next 2 panels here. We're going to stamp tone on tone, more of the snowflakes on Coastal Cabana, and then this cute little juggling snowman, or just whimsical one, in the center. Okay, and both of them use the Coastal Cabana ink. There we go. Now what we're going to do is take the image that has the snowflakes on it. This is going to go on the top. And as you can see here, we want to make sure that we do not put any adhesive on this side of it. So we just want to put the adhesive on one side of the panel. So I'll go ahead and do that. So again, I have adhesive just on the left side, and here's where you can center it however you'd like on the front panel. I think that looks pretty good. Get a good contact on it. And then we're going to do the same thing with our little juggling snowman. We're going to put adhesive on the back side of the left side, so that would be here. Now for this, we want to make sure that these line up. So what I like to do, because you want them to kind of be a reveal. So you can just kind of hold it to the back of the one and press it down. And then you have that. And I probably could have snuck a few more little pieces of adhesive in there, but that was enough to make it stick. But now, if you do it that way, you have the reveal on the reveal on the reveal. Okay, so really that's the premise of it. Now the rest of the video will be decorating it. So what we've done ahead of time and what you have in your kit is with white shimmer paper. Hopefully you can see that catching the eye, or catching the light and shimmering. But the snowflake has the white shimmer paper, and it's just already a glistening little snowman. So we've got that punched out from the Snowman Builder Punch. Also in your kit, or what we've done, or what you can do ahead of time, is with the Starburst punch and the Real Red glimmer paper, punch out a layering element of that. And what we're going to do right now is we are going to stamp on, this is a 1 3/4 inch circle punched out of Whisper White, and we're going to use those snowflakes again that we've been using. And on this time, I do want to stamp off. I just want a really light little background. Maybe that was a little too light, so stamp off once. Just a nice little subtle background on it. Very pretty. And then we'll get our Real Red. So as you can see, we're kind of focusing on just 2 ink colors so far, the Real Red and the Coastal Cabana. So probably inks that you might already have in your stash. And the Let It Snow. Always give it a second for a good contact. And then while we're stamping, using the Memento Tuxedo Black ink and our little hat that's part of the builder component here, and that comes in the stamp set as well. So all of these images are from that stamp set. We are going to go ahead and stamp our little hat. Stamp it on the corner here. And we can take our builder punch and, whoops, and I did that in totally the wrong direction here. I'll come in this way and I'll waste quite a bit of it. I should have double checked that orientation. But you just line it up with the image and punch. You're gonna get lots of pieces flying around on that one. Okay, so we've got our stamped images and we're ready to move forward. It's so nice to have both sizes of dimensionals, both the regular and the mini. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use a little mini dimensional for the hat to go onto our shimmery white snowman. Take that off. And we'll put it a little on the angle. It's our little snowman with some attitude. Love that. And we'll pick up, want to go ahead and get a good 3 dimensionals here just to support our snowman. And we'll get that off. So it's awesome with this. Take your pick tool, or that way it just peels that right off. And we're going to put this towards the right-hand side of it. So almost like the middle of his body's lining up with that seam. Okay, so at this point, what we want to do is we are going to go over and use the heat tool to apply our puff paint. So to get our snowball look, we're going to use the Snowball Accent Puff Paint. I'm going to shake this up, and what it does is it really is a little will go a long way, and you'll see what I mean here fairly soon here. So I'm just going to give it a nice shake, and then we'll go ahead and, add some snowflakes falling all around our snowman. And I do like to put the snowman on first just to kind of see where it's at. But what we don't want to do is get too close to it because it will burn the paper. Okay, so I always kind of start up high. And this is just exactly like doing embossing powder, is that, your heat tool has to heat up a little bit, and then pretty soon you'll see it activate. Okay, I kind of like to get it started just to kind of, again, up high, just to kind of set the snowflakes so that they don't spread. A little puff paint. Okay, now I can get a little closer. Keep moving it, and there that one goes. Let me bring this up so you can see it. It's so much fun. See how it puffed up? Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. Little puff paint. There comes our little snowballs. The little snowflakes are coming to life. And just keep moving it around. Just like every snowflake in nature, each one's going to be a little different. Don't stretch out, or don't stress out that they're not uniform. Snowflakes aren't supposed to be. Cute, cute, cute. You just want to make sure you keep moving that heat around. It does get very hot, and again, you'll scorch paper if you don't keep it moving. And you can I got down a little close for a second just to activate it, but I'm coming right back up with it. Okay, that one's done. Let's kind of take a closer look at that, what we just created. Super cute. Now, when you go to mail this, it will flatten, anytime that if it's not going to just be a 3D on there, it's so going to flatten over time. And that's okay. It still is a very interesting look to it. Now I'm going to open this up, and because that one's dry, and I can actually kind of do all of this rest of it at the same time. So I do want to set realistic expectations. So like, when you send the card or you close it, you're going to have that. And then when you open it up, they'll be squished, but it's still going to be very, very cute. Okay, we have just a few more steps. The last thing that we're going to do is we're going to put our sentiment on. Kind of the last thing here on the top with the Let It Snow. It's got so much sparkle. Well, I guess we got one more step. We've got the rhinestones to put on. And I'm grabbing 3 dimensionals. I think I put 3 on 2 or 3 for the sentiment, and now I'm going to put 2 or 3 here. And I probably should have been a little more careful of where I position those. And we'll put that here. We'll just make sure I don't have any sticking out. Oh, I got lucky. You just want to make sure you don't have anything that's there. Look how cute that is. Let it snow, and they've got the cute little juggling stuff. I love it, love it, love it. And let's get some basic rhinestones on here. We're going to put 3 little rhinestones that will act as a holly on here. Again, some more bling for him. So cute. And so again, with your kit to go, you got everything in it but the stamp. And so, but you have your snowman, so you can definitely, you know, trace out a hat if you got the kit to go and you don't have the stamp set yet and you want to make it. All right, everybody, that's our cute little designer paper snowman that features the Snowman Season Bundle and the Let It Snow suite of products. Have a great day, everybody, and happy crafting. Bye-bye.